she's entitled to everyone's business. Like she actually like right after they're falling out, she doxed like I didn't even have any beef with her yet, and she doxed my husband. Like and my husband isn't even on social media. But so she's trash. But anyways, so she was constantly like asking Gypsy questions, you know, and Gypsy would answer what she felt comfortable answering. And like there would be things that like she would tr- question Gypsy about that like honestly like she doesn't have a right to, like I don't even have a right to, and Gypsy wouldn't mind me to, but like her sister, her brother, her stepmother, her dad, things that like, you know, why like when I say question her about something, like kind of like get on, like, you know, like kind of like tough love type shit, or like um kind of like, you know, getting on you for like doing something stupid, you know, like Katie Joy doesn't have a right to do that. And Gypsy like felt like she kind of crossed a boundary, you know? She's like, who are you to like be prying and like into my private life? Like I answered what I want to answer, and I thought, you know, she didn't tell it like that, but it was basically, and she was like, she told me, she's like, I'm just done with her, you know, like I talked to her, she's like, I trust her with what you know, I'm trusting her with my, you know, my private information, you know, thinking that I'm doing this as almost like a friend or a friend of Christie's, but like someone that she can like talk to. And then she goes and writes something up on Instagram, and then so Gypsy was just kind of getting tired of her pretending like she's being there as like a person to talk to, and then
This
kind
was
of twisting her
after she was
words.
released from prison.
Yes, this was after they had only spoken on the phone like one time, and they only had text message so many. Like, they never had like a very close relationship.
Katie
Her and
Joy is
Christy.
friends with Christy.
Yes.
Christy
So
yeah.
Gypsy decided to block her. She's like, "Look, I'm just done with Katie Joy. Doesn't mean Christy has to be not be friends with her, but I don't want to be, I don't want to interact with someone like this. Like almost feeling like used by her in a way, you know, like not really trying to be someone there for her, or someone that she can lean on or get advice from, like she was
And
supposed to be."
Gypsy,
So
this
Gypsy
might seem
blocked her.
redundant. Gypsy has a good relationship with her stepmother.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. So so yeah, at that point, that's when Gypsy blocked her, and Katie Joy got really, really mad, and um basically cut her friendship off. Hold on, I found that video finally. Cut her friendship off with Christy because of Gypsy. Like basically, like she just was like, and then she started making up all these lies. So she ended the friendship with Christy because Gypsy blocked her. And then she went on live and started saying things like Christy's hitting Gypsy while she's pregnant, that they're fist fighting and crazy shit. Um, Lying about their relationship, like her and Rod's relationship, which has been great ever since the, you know, the shit. It was no one's business, but the situation that happened that the emails exposed. Um, Sorry. Um, they've grown from that. I mean, a lot of couples do. It either breaks them or helps them. And honestly, like when shit like that happens. So Katie Joy, if you look her up, she is known for this shit. Like she is very hated on the internet. Like she's been sued by Todd Chrisley. She's been sued by. She's in the middle of being in a large, I mean, a huge lawsuit by what the seven, you know, that dance thing that was I forgot the name of the group, but and it's not looking good at all. It's not looking good from all the research.
Brown family from the Sister Wives show was suing her at one point. Todd Chrisley, you said.
Okay.
I mean, she wants to be in with these celebrities and stuff, and ends up being herself, and they end up
on YouTube, but sometimes you don't know everything, you know, because she is literal.
You're gonna be suing her, Perez. You're gonna be next.
She did once say that her son would unalive someone if she asked him to.
I don't care if people say. I mean, I'm crazy. I like.
No, I'm not saying
I like all attention, even negative attention.
Yeah, no. I'm not saying that like as in a just because the things she says change all the time. But this is the video I want you to watch because this is what the majority of the world actually thinks, especially in person. I have never been anywhere with Gypsy where people have treated her anything but like a normal human being, super kind, very empathetic, very like excited to see her out and living, just really nice to her. And I mean, sure, there's gonna be people that maybe don't like her around her that don't come up to her, but we've never had a bad experience, and she hasn't. There's There's been like one time where she like took a picture with someone and then it ended up being someone like mocking her and she posted it. But other than that, like
Some
the
people
majority
were
of the
telling
world is not
somebody
against
uh
it.
somebody told me about like some mobile billboard thing,
Oh God. Epic
minor
Gypsy don't give
children
a
or
F. Gypsy
something.
don't give a F that.
Minor children.
Minor children?
Wasn't
Yeah.
she screaming that?
No, she's like a picture of my minor child.
Minor child.
That's what she
Minor
said.
child, yes.
Yeah, because it was her child on there. Why put the child on there?
And you
Like,
know what was on the other side of that truck, Perez? A picture of her mother
Yeah,
deceased in the bed at the crime scene on the other side of that truck.
I
Yes.
my
Yep.
balls
Yeah.
and some eyes. Need some
Yeah.
mascara.
Her
They knew-
mother,
they knew what they
before
put
she
in
had
there.
been recovered by coroners. I'm trying to say this without getting us banned. At the scene where it happened and everything, a picture of that was on the other side of that truck.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
they put a billboard at a grocery store up the street from my house. Well, it's not a billboard. It was like a TV
TV ad. You
above
couldn't
the
even see
produce
it.
section.
Me and Bree went to the store and you couldn't even see it because they had these styrofoam coolers stacked in front of it. But y'all mark my words, I'm making a prediction.
You and Sheena live very close to each other?
No.
No, I happen to be down there. I told you I go down there often. I just got back from down there last weekend
Yeah, for the birthday party, which
for the baby's birthday party.
so freaking-
But y'all
Things
mark
are
my
sweet.
words. This is my prediction. Perez is going to be suing Katie Joy next. He's going to be the next celebrity to sue Katie Joy. I'm putting $20 on it.
Well, somebody will. If it's not him, it'll be somebody.
Yeah, if it ain't
Okay.
him, it'll be
So here we
somebody.
go. This video was so on point, and yeah, about time someone says something logical, and then I'll answer that question about something being wrong. I think I know what you're talking about, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, I'll ask it again.
Okay, this guy right here, oops. Wait, let's see. You can see, I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter as long as you hear him, but
To remind you that Gypsy Rose Blanchard was in fact abused by her mom. Dee Dee Blanchard engaged in a form of child abuse that is known as Munchausen by proxy, wherein she lied to Gypsy Rose for her entire life about how old she was, how many diseases she had, the severity of her diseases, and what would happen to her if she was ever let out of her sight. This then created a very weird childhood where Gypsy Rose Blanchard's only form of communication with anybody in the outside world that was not at least immediately monitored by her mom was through the internet. And she then got very attached to her boyfriend, that would be the person who murdered her mom, this guy named Nick, because she engaged with him online and was able to, in her like never-ending boredom and being locked in her house, make up fantasies about what it was that they would be able to do together if she just got out of the house. That's why she made all the videos. People were like, "Oh, how could there be so many videos?" Dude, she had nothing but time on her hands. When she wasn't in doctor's appointments, she was in that house with her mom. That's it. And I'm seeing people now who are claiming that actually like Gypsy Rose is like the person who was the more evil one in their relationship. No. Gypsy Rose was a child, okay, and she was she was categorically gaslit for 18 years of her life. She didn't even know how old she was until she was 18. Like, I don't know, man. I just think that people need to remember that like she is the victim of child abuse that happened for her whole life until and this is where, you know, it does get very terrible. She did partake in murder of her mom. And there's no excusing that. I'm not saying that there is, but I'm just saying that like this notion I'm seeing pop up on TikTok is very worrying to me, because it's like, y'all know she was abused. Like her mom had all the power in their relationship, and her mom abused her, separated her from her family and everything for 18 straight years. Like, Gypsy Rose Blanchard is a victim. Hi everybody, I think it's time to remind you
so the
that
video was
Gypsy
great, but it
Rose
was the comment section that really was like awesome. Like, Gypsy needs a in-depth therapy, which this person said she had no mandatory it was not mandatory for her when she got out, which is a lie. It was mandatory, and she is still in therapy. all of these are positive comments, and I was just surprised. Chips Rose went from being abused beyond belief to having blah blah blah. I mean, you can go there to see the comments, but it goes in. It says like, oh my god, I've been seeing these posts of people saying justice for Dee Dee, and it's just insane. She got her justice, and Gypsy did her time, which is true. Like, you know how many people haven't gotten justice? There's people who have literally. I mean, think of think of Kaylee Anthony. Like, I mean, no, she never got justice. No one's in prison for her death. Someone is in prison for Dee Dee's death, and Gypsy went to prison and was on parole for a total of 10 years. That is justice. Like, what? Like, there's so many people who have actually not received justice. How can you say she hasn't received justice when she has? Like, it's just insane. But, you know, people can believe what they want. But if you go read these comments, it's like, it just was so good to see, like, oh my God, yes, I've been seeing this crazy group of people going around. And I'm like, oh, you know those people too? Yeah, they're real crazy. Um, yeah, it's really like I'm not gonna read all the comments just because it would take me all day, but I was surprised because usually I see a video like this and then I see the crazy people from the Gypverse coming over here and coming into their comments and like destroying them. Wait, Bree, you have a biased opinion. Why you don't think you have a biased opinion? Why do I have a biased opinion but you don't? Please answer that. Like, why do I have one but you don't? What's the difference? I started talking about this before I knew Gypsy, before I was friends with Gypsy.
So Gypsy is gonna that New Year's video, the clip from this new podcast of hers. She's gonna. The goal is for her to release more episodes, right?
Yeah.
So my understanding over the last few weeks is, and I've said this before, you know, people believe two different things. People believe either Gypsy was abused by her mother or not abused. So here's a thought. You know, she's coming out with this podcast. I think it could be a good opportunity. And I would say maybe she should be like, okay, I'm aware that there's a lot of people out there who don't believe my lived experience. To simplify things, here's everything that factually happened with receipts.
She's been doing that. Wait, did you not see what her podcast said? She said this isn't a year of proving anything. This is a year of whatever the rest said because she's been doing that. She's been doing nothing but, Perez, the first year that I was on TikTok, I quite literally every video I made, I showed receipts from medical records. I had access to all of that. So
But
I showed
she should do it. She should do it herself.
nobody when she does it, nobody cares. She posted a video about the micro deletion and people didn't. I mean, nobody ever listens to her. I mean, you got to think how many times has she told her story? Why does she have to tell it again so people can pick it apart and say she said it differently again? That's what they do. Like, what I don't get is
Well,
like,
I feel like because like for me, for example, like some people have come to this later than others, right? So there's like a lot that I didn't know, and I feel like I don't know. If not or not, I don't know.
well,
You're
no, I
right.
just feel like that's what she's been doing for the last 11 years of her life between
You're right.
documentaries.
Like you know, there's also the argument that like she could probably say everything and people still won't believe her. You know what I mean?
Well, a lot of people do believe her. It's just a small community of people that you happen to like. That's such a small community compared to how many people are in the world. Um, it really, I mean, on her other platform, she's doing great. She doesn't get nearly as much hate. But here's the thing. For me, and for I mean, it should be the simple for so many people. Okay, so Gypsy was put in a wheelchair when she didn't need one. That yeah, that's abuse. Gypsy's head was shaved when it didn't need to be. That's abuse. Gypsy was put on a feeding tube and it was never taken out of her. But when she got to prison, it was removed and she was fine. She could eat perfectly fine. That is abuse. The fact that she could not have a boyfriend when she was in her 20s, that that should show you. I mean, that's no person should feel like they can't have a. I mean, why
But
wouldn't she
but
be
but,
able to?
but, but, but like the medical things, they would not have happened if the doctors didn't believe they were necessary.
Wrong.
Wrong. What do you mean? Like that would mean that medical malpractice doesn't exist. That would mean that Munchausen by proxy isn't a thing. That would mean that medical child abuse doesn't happen. That would mean that doctors don't make mistakes. That would mean that caregivers aren't freaking calculated and aren't deceptive, which is what equals people who have Munchausen by proxy. That would mean that every single person who's ever gone through this abuse basically hasn't.
So why? Here's a thought that had not occurred to me before. Then why has she not like considered or actually gone after these doctors and
Statute
sued
of
them?
limitations.
Tell him, Brie.
Statute of limitations. And when it comes to Missouri, especially Louisiana, which is where a lot of the bigger surgeries were done. Man, Louisiana, you have like 1 year after you find out, because you know they do that thing where like if you can the time can start from when you find out that these things weren't necessary or whatever. Well, Louisiana, the statute of limitations is it's such a short period of time, and you have to figure she had a case to also fight. But this is the bigger thing, and I hope that a lot of people I find can't comprehend this, but not because they aren't smart. I think it's because they sometimes when you have this idea and this thought and this opinion in your mind, you don't want to shift from that. And I'm hoping since you aren't really all the way there that maybe you can understand this. Okay, so here's the thing: it would be so hard to win, even if they had time to file the lawsuit. And this is why you have to prove in a lot of cases that these doctors intentionally they were intentionally doing this, not that they were just deceived, but they would intentionally doing this. And here's the thing: a lot of people don't understand that Munchausen by proxy is not just the fabrication or the exaggeration, it's also the inducing of symptoms. So there are things that technically were medically necessary, but only because her mother made it medically necessary. Does that make sense? Like starving her, not giving her enough food so that way she loses all this weight and she needs a feeding tube. Or, for example, when she's putting tons and tons of Orajel in her mouth and eventually they can't figure out what is causing, and it says that in the records, there's no root. They don't even know why. They just know that that there's drool pooling at the bottom of her mouth, nowhere else, just at the bottom, and they can't even find what's causing it, but they take out her salivary glands. So that would mean that it, to the doctors, it's medically necessary, or if she's starving her and not feeding her what she should be feeding her, maybe it was at that time medically necessary, but because of the abuse.
Explain the Orajel thing. What was that about?
So her mouth for the excessive saliva.
Orajel is for pain.
Teeth pain.
Yeah, but if you put, how you ever put Orajel in your mouth? It can make your mouth water from numbing it. Especially if you put imagine a whole tube at the bottom of your mouth, you're gonna be drooling.
So what was the purpose of the mother doing it?
Because she kept on saying she was drooling a lot. So that's what eventually she was getting Botox treatments in her salivary glands. And then eventually she got them removed, which is an incredibly painful surgery, incredibly painful. And it's the reason that Gypsy has severe dry mouth now. Her mother claimed she was drooling too much, got them removed, and now she has severe dry mouth, which is why she always licks her lips.
Perez, I want to tell you, if you ever study Munchausen by proxy, classic, you will find it in almost every case. That child has a feeding tube. Sometimes it starts with a feeding tube, but somehow a feeding tube is introduced into that situation. And there was a doctor who suspected Munchausen by proxy and even wrote it in the files. And he has since apologized to Gypsy because he didn't act on it. And then you've got to consider this. They head up to Missouri. Well, first, let me back up. When doctors started catching on and getting suspicious, she would get pissed and go to another doctor. So then she goes up to Missouri and tells them all of Gypsy's records were destroyed in Katrina. So all they've got is her word of mouth to go on. And who's going to think a mother is sitting there saying their child has these things when they don't?
So because that was a lie.
Proxy's not common,
The destroyed by Katrina was a lie.
Some of the
Uh,
records, some of the records are still destroyed. Like she doesn't have them. But no, that was a lie. They in 2007, um they were finally, a lot of them were finally faxed over.
Yeah, and she what one doctor said that he started to question things, and Dee Dee stomped out mad and never came back.
Yeah, because he got. Oh my God! This finally loaded. The freaking Facebook messages. Their Facebook messages. I
Okay.
oh my God! Finally. Okay. It's because it's. Oh man! I wanted to put this on the disc, and I wanted this will save.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, Perez,
Whose messages? Sorry, whose Facebook messages?
The one from Gypsies, but I was wanting to show. Okay, so oh my God, there's 86,000 pages. Anyways,
between
okay,
Gypsy and
Oh,
Nick,
this is something new. Yes, somebody was telling me about this. These are
yeah.
new. These are new.
it took all
Some
the. Oh my God, I'm
If
gonna
I'm
save
not
this.
mistaken, and I could be mistaken, you correct me, Bree, because you know more than me. Um, these messages, there's messages where he's telling her what to say in these videos and stuff. Am I right or wrong?
No, that's in the video, in the videos, but people don't. People are watching that, Sheena. They're not comprehending. I don't understand it. I don't understand why. In the videos, he literally says, "In the next video, do this," but they're not watching them in the order, so they'll never understand it the way that it's meant to be understood.
Okay.
Yeah. So, okay. So, man, I need to say this. Okay, because I wanted to show him a home video clip. It's not long. I wanted to show you. This is Gypsy, literally at her birthday party. Okay, so her grandmother. I'm gonna make a video about this, but her grandmother died, and a lot of people in her family, Gypsy's family members, I mean Dee Dee's closest friends, said that after Dee Dee's mom died, Dee Dee kind of spiraled out of control. Okay, so you see this birthday party at Burger King, and it's Gypsy jumping around on her legs, jumping around, running around, eating birthday cake, sugar, food, eating food like she could. And the following year, her grandma died. And guess what? The following year after that, feeding tube. Following year after that, wheelchair. Literally. Like, and it's so sad to see when you watch these home videos. Because, on the documentaries, they only show these little bitty tiny clips. When I watch these in full context, it is so sad to see. Like, Gypsy, like, literally, you see this video of her running around, and then you see a video of her basically almost the same age, and she's so skinny, and it's so sad. And her in a police and I mean a phone call from jail with Laura, the grandma, the one that married her grandpa. She literally says that Dee Dee was starving Gypsy.
wait. I'm having deja vu. Somebody during something. Something. There was some drama with the grandfather.
What about it?
The grand. It's all
The
confused.
grandfather essayed both Dee Dee
Yeah.
and Gypsy,
Right. Okay.
and people
And
invalidate
this
her
was
of
in
that too.
Gypsy's book. This was in the book.
Well, yeah, no, and they mentioned it in the documentary. And let me tell you, okay, because people invalidate her of this. Let me tell you what he said when they brought it up to him in the documentary. They asked him about it, and he was like, "That was her. That was not." He blamed a child. He said that she touched him, and he was like, "No, don't do that. Don't do that."
And she was 4, I
Is
believe.
that not a red flag or what? I mean, she was 4 years old.
Wait, the grandfather admitted to this.
The grandfather, like, instead of, like, he wasn't acting like confused. He was like, "Oh no, that was her. She touched me."
He was trying to act like 4-year-old Gypsy touched him. He wasn't the one who initiated that. You could tell he was stone cold busted too when
Yeah,
they
you could tell
asked.
he was in shock. And instead of just being like, a person that didn't do that would be like, "What are you talking? I have no idea." He would probably act completely confused. It's like he knew exactly what they were talking about, but he's like, "No, that was her, not me. She
Yeah.
touched me."
I want to make the point to you, Perez.
And
I
he
know
did
it's
this to Gypsy's mother also.
yeah.
So
That was one thing that related about. That was the one thing that Gypsy said. Her and her mom, like, it was like they talked. They said in the court. That was the one time her mom ever said she was sorry to her. She said, "I'm sorry," and they
in,
both cried,
yeah.
and they never spoke about it again.
So in a way, you could say that Dee Dee was a victim also. Then
Yeah, absolutely. What That's the reason, like, I truly believe that she had a mental illness. It doesn't excuse. Okay, so Munchausen by proxy, although it's a mental illness, it's still child abuse. And that's why like we hope to learn about it so people can catch the signs. So these people, it's preventable. Like if they get treatment, it can prevent them from abusing and unaliving their child potentially. And that's what I don't think people think I'm only on here because I'm so passionate about Gypsy. No, like once I got into this case, it made me. I've always been like this, where I just like start to think, and like I don't know, like while the world's going on, like I always think about the people
And
that
that guy's not alive
were
anymore.
there. No, he's still alive, but I think
He's
there are
still
people out
alive.
there that's being abused still to this day. Right now, elderly people, children,
Wait a minute.
infants.
He's still alive?
He's still alive. He's not. Yeah, he's still alive.
Did he?
I-
And he never. Is there a statute of limitations there?
I don't know,
I
but
don't
you know,
know.
I spoke.
Why would
to,
she? Why is? Would she pursue charges against him?
Oh, that's a
I
big
think she's
ball of
just.
wax.
You know what? I think this is the problem. It has caused her. The sisters of Dee Dee encouraged her to write a book, and then when she wrote a book, they weren't happy about it because that was in it. I mean, you know. I mean, I don't know if you know this, but especially look, family secrets go run deep in a lot of families. You know, it's like you don't do that. Like you keep it to yourself, which is sick to me. I feel like it shouldn't be that way, but it's like that way in a lot of families. And I think that Gypsy has a really she does have a really big heart, and I think she knows how much that she hurt her family, even though she was hurt and was not protected by them either because they knew she could walk. Like meaning like her grandma and her grandpa, and they didn't do anything, you know. But I don't think she want. I think she just wants that to be her in her past and just be over with. Like he's gonna be die. He's gonna die soon. He is. He's very old. Um, I mean, I'm not saying he's gonna die next week, y'all. I'm just saying it's not. It's him. I think to her, it's just not. She told her truth, and it is. I mean, that's what
I
it
think
is.
it's very painful
Yeah.
sometimes to do things
Especially
like
to
that.
be invalidated
Yeah.
about it.
And you know, people will invalidate that. I mean, you know, Bree made a point one time that I totally believe. Munchausen by proxy is a mental illness, and I prefer to believe that Dee Dee had that because if not, she was just a horrible, evil monster. And I
That
would
gives it a
prefer to
reason.
believe that she had a mental illness that was running this. And you know, her family members have spoken, and I'm not here to bash Dee Dee,
It
but
humanizes her.
Dee Dee was not an angel. She committed fraud, wrote bad checks, did all this kind of stuff. Her brother told stories about her. And you know what people will say? Oh, well, he was just jealous because Dee Dee was her mother's favorite. So it's like you can't win for losing because the truth isn't going to stand. It's going to be excused somehow, some way. And there was even claims that she was poisoning her stepmother because she hated her stepmother because Dee Dee completely loved her mother. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of that in that family.
Wait, that
Uh,
Dee Dee was poisoning her stepmother?
that's what some say. Whether that's true or not, I don't know, but that's what people said. That's what some family members said.
Yeah. And
And
Gypsy says that
Family
herself.
members?
She said that her mother put the same thing inside the cactus that died in the food of her grandma's. Like her,
so,
like the grandma, the papa or the grandma remembers Gypsy telling them that when she was little, like when she was really little.
so
And why would she just say that? But
yeah.
what is this?
So I believe Dee Dee was sick. I really do. And for people to say she wasn't, then you're saying she was an evil monster. Because to do that to a child and not have a mental illness running that show for you, how do you explain that away? And like I told you, Perez, when you've got two people in a house and one says abuse happened, how are you going to prove it happened and how are you going to prove it didn't happen? Like there was physical abuse. I didn't know if I could speak on this, but I can. Uh, After Gypsy came back from Dan's house, Dee Dee caught her standing up in the bathroom on the phone talking to him. Dee Dee made her get back in the wheelchair. Dee Dee was so angry she beat her in the legs until the blood started rising to the top of her legs and they started bruising. Gypsy was hit with coat hangers. I'm not saying it happened all the time. There was all this physical abuse, but there were instances. There was mental abuse, there was emotional abuse. And if Gypsy didn't go along with what Dee Dee wanted, Dee Dee would punish her emotionally. take away love, care, not speak to her. So Gypsy learned it's just easier to go along with this than it is to fight it on
I
some of
mean,
it.
she would make her take out her teeth and look in the like take off her wig, take out her teeth, and look in the mirror and be like, "Look at you." Like no one is ever gonna love you but me. I'm like, and yeah, oh sure, only that's what Gypsy says. And I hate when people say that because it's like, do we never believe anyone? Then do we forever just go on? But like when people share their stories, be like, you're lying. Like I think it's really sad. I don't. I mean, dude, there are similar things. While I'm watching these videos of Nick, sometimes man, it like gets to me because I'll hear him say things and it's stories that Gypsy shared with me. So like she told him the same things that she's still saying all these years later. Why would I think that it's not true? These are the same things that she told Nick. Um, I just I just don't see why. I don't know. There's no reason for me not to believe her, especially when you look through these medical records and you see all the lies Dee Dee told. She told different doctors different things. She was going to the cardiologist. She would make the family history would have all kind of things with cardiology. She was going to um the bone doc, whatever. And she was gonna make it like the family history, medical history was like had so much to do with that. Like she was so calculated and it's just people are looking at like these videos that came out and it's like Gypsy was of age. I'm glad that she had an outlet. Yes, that outlet led her to someone who was not well and she wasn't well either. So the two of them together did not mesh. And it didn't end well because of that, but she she was 20 something years old. Why is it weird or crazy that she was role playing or doing anything sexual? Like she's 20 something years old. She should have been able to do that without having to hide it from her mom. She should have been able to come walk out of her house and have sex with whoever she wanted to. Um I don't know. I hear people say like, Gypsy's mom. I mean, I don't blame her. She to not let Gypsy date until she's mature enough. Do you know how crazy that sounds? To not let your child date until they're mature enough? What? Well into their 50s? Like,
I mean, some of that just I my brain. I'm tired, but
when
I've
they're a
heard some.
child,
I've
when
heard
they're a
some things
teenager.
recently though that were pretty. I mean,
Like what?
I understand. Listen, I'm very. I don't know the word. I'm very S to the E to the X positive. I'm
Okay.
all for that. But then I don't know. This could not be true, but allegedly, after Dee Dee was murdered, Gypsy had intimate relations right there after in the bed or in the room or something
No,
like
no,
that.
no, no. Okay, so okay, you're ready for this? I don't, why don't they tell you the whole? Okay, so if you ever read the text messages, Dee Dee, okay, Nick said he would do this, but he wanted to be able to grape Dee Dee if he did it. Gypsy was like, absolutely not. And then so she agreed the deal, and they talk about this in text messages. She's like, the deal, like they have to do the deal, like that's what he's saying, and is that he would get to grape her, okay? Like meaning Gypsy. So when he messaged like the text, you should see the text messages
Yeah,
leading up to
but
that
I was
moment.
this
Uh-huh.
could be incorrect information, but they even said that there were bodily like
No,
secretions or
it was in her bedroom. That's not. It was in Gypsy's actual bedroom, the one that she never slept in. But that's where they had sex at. Like that's so insane that anybody would say in the bed with Dee Dee. That's a lie. Like what?
oh,
That's
okay.
ridiculous. And Gypsy had on pink pajamas at first, and he said, "Well, I suggest you be naked." Like the whole sexual fantasy behind the murder is Nick's fantasy, not Gypsy's. Gypsy in the text messages literally say, we have all day tomorrow to do this, like to have sex. We don't have to do it right now." And she even asks him because he was gonna do like all backdoor, all of that. And she says, "Can you wet it? Because I don't want to be traumatized." And you know what he told her? If you obey him, you won't be traumatized. But if you obey him, you won't be traumatized. But if you don't, you will. That's what it was. Like he was excited about this. Like that's in the text messages. It's right there for anyone to see. I mean, it's
I
So
have a,
I
I
have to
have a,
hop off in a minute,
you're
but
fine.
just if you wanna, you don't have to like. But I do recall seeing your video saying all
Uh-huh.
these people got things wrong,
I,
but I don't think you went into detail about what they
yeah,
got
so I didn't
wrong.
say all these people got things wrong. What I said was about something that I mean, well, it's wrong. However, I said it. I didn't say all these things wrong. What I said was because people weren't there. They don't know. Like a lot of people are saying because it says under 28 grams. A lot of people are saying an ounce. Like literally, it says under 28 grams. That can mean anything. And I can tell you this: b- what was in there, from what I can see, was maybe point 0.2 grams. Like it was literally almost residue. It was barely anything. Like so that's a lie. They're just guessing. Okay. Another thing saying that it's 100% was mine. That I mean, at the end of the day, it's no one's business. I said it wasn't. You don't have to believe me. So when I'm saying like a situation that things they got wrong, I don't necessarily say it like that. I say like, well, I mean, that's they. I mean, they're not. I mean, I can replay it. I say like, they're not. I was like, well, I mean, that's not even the case. What they're saying isn't even the case because what they're saying isn't the case. You don't have to believe that, but that's what I know is true. So that's all. I'm not saying. And I mean, what else? What's going on with me is something that let me tell you they see in court every single day. It's not some crazy thing. Like
Well, yeah,
sadly, I mean,
honestly, I was surprised you even spoke about it. Like,
I mean, why
'cause
would
I
I
would think a
not?
lawyer,
Like, why
I
would
would
I
think a
not speak
lawyer would
about it?
advise you not to.
I did not speak about any other details other than like, oh
It's
shit.
already out there
People
on
are
paper.
speaking. People are literally like, I had people contacting my sister and my mother for one. I have people all over the world that know me, my friends. Like, this has reached so many places that there's so many people worried about me. Reaching out to my mom, my dad that I haven't talked to in 2 years called me. I have to like my mom. I can tell that she is like she's so I don't watch any of the shit that's being said, but she does, and I wish she wouldn't. But she is so fucking worried about me, and not because of the rugs, because of the shit, the humiliation people trying to humiliate me, harass me, bully me, and I hate that for her. Like I am not. I'm like yeah, I might be Gypsy's friend, but I'm just a normal human being, and like it's really sad to have to like my family to have to see people try to humiliate someone when most of these people are like a lot of these people are recovering addicts like they're a part of that community. Like, well, maybe they weren't in an actual community, but they're a part of that. And like they're over there because that's what they're doing. They're trying to shame me, trying to humiliate me, like out like Audrey trying to get these videos and audio of like, and all you're gonna see is me like I was completely shocked. And that's one thing that I guess would be good from the videos is or not a video audio is you would hear that I'm shocked. Am hysterical. I like literally almost have I'm hysterical in the videos, and that's she wants to humiliate me because that's all you will hear in his videos. I am absolutely hysterical because I am scared to death. I've never been in trouble before. I didn't expect any of this to happen. Like I was completely fine with my car being searched. I did not expect what was to come, and I was fucking hysterical. And Audrey's in a video like I'm gonna get like she's like giddy over this, giddy over someone else's traumatic moment, someone else's humiliation, someone else's it's actually sick and it's harmful to anyone who is an addict or is a recovering addict because like why the fuck would anybody want to even talk about like their addiction or their recovery if this is how people get treated. Like I don't think anybody understands how many people from that side actually has reached out to me and is completely against what a lot of these people are doing. And because it's disgusting, it really is, because you don't know what that can do to not just me, but somebody else that's in recovery or whatever it may be, and what you can do to their family. My family is being affected by this. There are people messaging them every fucking day. And it's like, leave my family alone. Talk about me, but leave my fucking family alone. So yeah, I think it's such a stupid thing. It's such a minor like when I say minor, I've never been in trouble before. I'm hoping for the best when I go. That's all I can do is hope for the best. But what I mean by minor is it's something that is literally seen in court every single day. And it is definitely my fault. I don't know why people are saying I'm blaming the internet. That's absolutely fucking ridiculous. I did not know I had a brake light that was out. It is my fault. It's my fault that I didn't have insurance. Shit happens, lives. And you know, we did not have insurance. And I was using a plate that is also mine, but a plate. And at the end of the day, it is what it is. And it's no one's business, but people are choosing to take that moment and, like, I don't know, um gain off of it and humiliate me or try to. And yeah, like it affects people. Like it really does. But some people don't care about that. I understand getting your bag, but at the end of the day, sometimes getting your bag should should also come with a little bit of boundaries. That's
Well,
my
I don't want to
opinion
speak
anyway. I'm not
for.
talking about you specifically. I'm talking
No,
about
no,
people in
I don't want
general.
to speak for these other people, but my guess is, you're like her number one advocate,
And
and, and they feel. I don't know. I'm only guessing, but my guess is, you know, if they
no, this is because
take.
they want to humiliate me. They've been accusing me of being on drugs for 2 years. Um, so that you haven't been a part of this. I'm just telling like these people have doxed everyone in my family. They have literally sent me pictures of myself dead in a coffin with a bullet hole in my head because that's how my grandpa died. These people harass me every single day of my life. They don't care. They like I could stop talking about Gypsy for a year and they would still do it. It's just what it is. And I'm fine with that. I'm a strong motherfucker. I've been doing this for 2 years and I'm still standing. I'm good. But the issue is I don't care if I was fucking Jennifer fucking Lopez. Okay. I don't care if I was the I don't Taylor Swift. I know that people would do it for them too. I think that it is absolute disgust. I think it's disgusting to try to humiliate someone because of an addiction, whether it be a current addiction, a past addiction, because they're doing it for entertainment right now. And I know that I'm going to be fine, but there are many people that will not be. And there are many people that wouldn't be. Like you can literally cause to push someone back into their addiction by doing this kind of shit. You can cause someone to just push them over the edge out of shame and guilt. And it's like people don't think about that. And it's a societal issue that I don't mind speaking out against because I think somebody needs to. And I'm not the only one, I'm sure. But I don't know. Sometimes getting your bag it shouldn't be what it's all about. Because at the end of the day, do you really want someone else's life on your hands? And I don't even mean by death. I mean by them falling back into their addiction. Like, there's a lot of people that this has triggered. There are people that have reached out to me from this community that are addicts or recovering addicts that this has absolutely triggered them. I mean, these people are basically shaming me. Like, how do you think it makes them people feel? Like,
And
it's
then, okay, so my last question:
uh-huh.
what would you say to the people, the whatever they call themselves, the anti-gypsy community, or do they have a name?
We just call them haters. They're just
Okay.
hating.
What would you say to that to those who say that, you know, your side does a lot of the same things like doxing
Yeah. Tell them prove
and
it.
Prove that.
what
Prove it.
well they
Prove it.
that Audrey told me you all
Mhm.
were exposing her ex-husband and this and that and the other.
That's so
Wasn't
funny.
us. It
That
wasn't us.
wasn't us for one. But isn't it funny how like okay, so people this happened after all of this shit happened, by the way. Like, isn't it crazy how when it happens to you, you have a problem with it? And also exposing him, why is there anything to be exposed? She goes around calling Gypsy a pedo because she said something about a 13-year-old, yet her husband on his social media platform said she likes he likes his women 16 and mixed with let's
Drugs.
just say Pepsi, okay? He likes his girls 16. But so wait a minute. So you can't be a hypocrite. You can't be okay. You can't be saying, oh my God, Gypsy's a P3DO for having a vampire fantasy. But yet, your old man who wasn't into fantasy land, he's on social media typing, not sharing a meme, not sharing a post, which would still be weird, typing, literally typing, I like my girl 16 mixed with Pepsi. Let's just say Pepsi. That's sorry, you're in the public eye, like they tell me. I never did it though. Don't be mad at me. And don't worry, they already got the person's page taken down anyway because they don't like it when it's done to them. Dude, like my husband's not even on social media. He's got in trouble one time in his life, and I was on here 6 months, and they exposed all that. Even ruined his deal that he had with the DA. So it affected his life. And my husband is the sweetest man ever. Has done nothing to these people. What did he do to them? Nothing.
I, Perez, I can tell you this. We have proof where we all got mass doxxed last year. We weren't bothering anybody. We weren't doing anything to anybody. We all got mass doxxed, and we have the proof of it.
Every house that
Um,
I ever lived in has been posted. Like even putting those people in danger, like the people that live there now. I mean, every single house that I've ever lived in and my husband has ever lived in since we were like children have been like the addresses have been put out, the
Yeah.
pictures. Like,
Call her husband's job. Listen,
yeah.
I watched
Mhm.
Bree for months get bullied and harassed and targeted and never said anything. Never. When she finally stood up and decided to fight back, oh, all of a sudden she's a bully. She's harassing people. Are you
Yep.
fucking kidding me? Miss me with that shit. The difference is when you come at me and you go doxing me, I don't give a shit. I ain't your huckleberry today. I don't care. But there are people in our community who do care. My address has been out there so many times. I didn't have any gifts show up or a hitman, so I'm good.
Yeah,
People,
I used my mom's address as my PO box because she was doxxed. So I was like, well, at least I don't have to buy a PO box now. So now that's my PO box. See, I find a silver lining. You know.
Well, I'm gonna
No, I didn't
go.
get Nina fired. Nina already said that herself, Dab. You should catch up. Yeah.
All right. Well, you both have
Oh,
a
look
good
at the
night.
barometers.
get
Okay.
some sleep, Perez. You're falling
Yeah.
asleep.
I
I
mean, I know at
know.
the end of the day, you're gonna believe what you want, but I mean, I don't really care. I'm just being honest with you because this is the same shit every day. It's not gonna change, but we're still, like
We
I
still
really don't care.
standing. The FBI, we don't sleep. We still
But
stand.
yeah, like I would just tell them that. Like you asking me what I would say, well, I wouldn't say anything. Ask them for proof. Then you would know
Ask for
whether it's
proof.
true.
Ask for the
That's-
proof. You got it.
yeah.
All right. Have a good night.
You
Good
too.
night.
Bye.
Take care of those babies.
Oh
Thank
wait,
you.
Shelby, this person has really been trying to get up here. So let me see what she wants. Well, I know that none of your business. Trust me. We know.
You know
Trust
what
me.
somebody was saying in the comments while Perez was up here? If you would leave the internet for a month, this would go away. No, bitch, we ain't going nowhere. Ain't none of us going nowhere. The harder you push, the more we'll stand strong. Ain't nobody here going anywhere. Get used to it. I'm too stubborn to leave. I think Bree is too. I think all of us are.
Shelby, I don't know. I know you've been trying to get my attention.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was just wondering that because since I've been off for so long, and then like I come back and I hear this Nicole girl like attacking you, and I'm like, oh
Nicole?
my gosh, are you okay?
Ooh, Nicole attacked me. Well, I mean, Nicole was attacked. I know she attacked Sheena. I mean, she talked about me too. Which Nicole are you talking about, though?
I don't know. I didn't know who it was. It just said Nicole, and then she was using some of your videos. I don't know. Like I saw one video where you said you didn't talk about somebody or you didn't say anything about someone, and then she refers back to some video where you're like calling her Bigfoot or something like that, or like Shrek. I don't know. It was something weird. And then that just got me concerned for you because I was like, why is she like attacking her?
I have no idea. Like, if there's a video of me ever talking about somebody, it's because they talked about me first. So,
Yeah.
like, so
Okay, I was coming up because what you were speaking was literal facts on how people doing this when people's going through like addiction and or recovering. A lot of dog talking. A lot of people don't realize that dog talking somebody throughout that time, it's just gonna can make some want to do it more. Um, some it helps, some can overcome it, but dog talking them is literally the worst thing to do in that moment. My sister went through it. My mom's been through it. A lot of family members have been through it, and I learned throughout the years of dealing with it that just show up, be there, show them you love them through it, show them you'll love them without it. The hate is nonsense whenever somebody's going through that.
Yep, and you know what? The thing is, though, sadly, it's not the popular thing to talk about. It's not what's going to give you that bag. And I'm sorry, at the end of the day, nobody can tell me any different. People don't care, sadly. Like a lot of people. I'm not saying all people don't,
People don't care,
but
and
people
I've
don't care.
realized that being
And
on TikTok.
I don't care if I am the least popular person on this app speaking things that everybody should be speaking on. Well, not everybody, but I guess whoever wants to. I
You
will
may not
always
mean nothing
do.
to the haters, but Bree, your story, if you aren't like, if the stories are true that's going around about you going through addiction or whatever. If that's the case, like there's so many people out there that need to hear more stories from other people that are recovering, that's gotten through it, that's getting through it, because a lot of people need that push to see
Exactly.
somebody else do it.
Exactly. And that's why I want anybody, like, it hurts me to think that, like, this, because of something that I did and now people are talking about it. I don't want people to, like, see these people doing this to me and it make them scared to speak out. Like,
Right.
don't be scared. Like, do not let this. Don't let the fear of what's happening to me stop you. Like,
Stop you from speaking out. for
please
your
don't,
family.
because these people, they 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 have a purpose in doing this, and the purpose is to hate. That's the only purpose they have.
The way I look at it, everybody's got a testimony. It can be from drug addiction.
Yep.
It can be from anything. An addiction is like testimony is a testimony, no matter where you come from. And in the Bible, it says, "Thou shalt not judge." On Judgment Day, God's gonna be the one judging. Everybody on TikTok's just gonna be sitting there in the judgment line, waiting to be judged.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I like, sadly, and I can tell because, like, when I was like, and nothing against Perez, I'm just gonna say, I'm like, I'm always gonna be real, like, period. Like, I don't care if it makes people upset or not. I mean, shit, it means he's been talking shit on me anyway. So, like, when I was saying things that, like, actually really mattered, like, and this is no shade to him, but he began to cut me off because he can ask me a question that he cares more about, when the thing that I was actually speaking on is way more fucking important than what anything to do with my court case. Okay, me talking about how harmful this is to addicts and to people in recovery is way fucking more important than my court date or my court business that has nothing to do with anybody else. But if you notice, like, that didn't get really heard. It started to get cut
People
off.
like that really want to ask questions, but when you start giving them the truthful answer, they want to sit there and pop another question because they don't want to hear the truth.
Yeah, they don't care. They want the
wanna
drama.
believe.
They want the drama. They want, and that's what
Yep.
it is. And
It's called
I'm just being
clout.
real.
It's clout chasing.
Like I said, no shade. I'm just being real. Like, I'd rather be real than fake. Like all the people that you're talking to. I'm always gonna be real, and that's why I made sure to push through. And I'm gonna finish what the fuck I got to say, because what I'm saying is way more important than what I'm gonna be doing next. I mean, at the end of this month at court. Like, it really is. Like, it's so much more important.
And whoever said in the comments that maybe she should get off TikTok, she shouldn't have to end her platform to please anybody, because no matter, even if she was to
Yeah.
get off this platform, people still wouldn't be pleased. She
Yeah,
can't
that's
please
true.
everyone. It's her life. She's living it. And you're not going to run her away. She's standing her ground, haters or not.
Yeah, he went for your gut, Brie. He didn't deserve to. I didn't even see. To be honest, I did say something earlier when he came and told me happy birthday, but I actually didn't even see the videos. I seen like God, it was like maybe 20 seconds of one video. So I don't really know anything he has said about me other than like the 20 seconds I saw of a video, and then I turned it off because I really haven't been watching it, you know. But it is what it is. I'm mostly just like, I mean, what we were talking about, whether the thing was Nicole, because like I don't want that to be ignored. I'm gonna make a video about that today, and I hope more people do too. I think it's absolutely fucking insane to get on a panel. Like, I'm sorry, like I've lost loved ones. Might not be my husband, but I mean, a loved one is a loved one, and I could never, ever, ever imagine getting up on a panel and fake crying and saying that someone posted a video about my deceased loved one and it be a fucking lie. That is like, they want to talk about Gypsy's a psychopath. No, I mean, maybe that's not something a psychopath does. Maybe it's a sociopath, or maybe it's just a mentally ill person. I don't know what the fuck it is, but it's one of them, because that is actually sick. It is so sick to use someone that has died that you love to get sympathy and it be a lie. That is so sick, and
I
that's what's
agree
really
with
about
that.
me talking about it.
I agree
Like,
with that.
anybody over there that
Oh.
was on that panel should be pissed at Nicole. I'm sorry, but anybody who sat there and was like, "I'm so sorry, Nicole," like, that is so fucked up to do to somebody, because I can imagine I would feel for someone who is crying about someone speaking on their dead relative. So to be up there and getting all that, like, "I'm so sorry, Nicole," like, I would be pissed. That is sick behavior.
Who found out? Who found out it was a lie? Because that's why I was like, I was like,
'cause
I don't
watched
understand
Sheena's
what's
video.
wrong.
Sheena's video from today has nothing to do with her husband.
And
Oh.
Karen,
Nothing.
and
Nothing.
Karen
It's completely her once again on her live because she can't help it talking about me. She goes on panels. She'll say, "I don't want to give her any energy, but it's always the but." And here it goes. Let me explain something to people that may not know this.
Wait, let this be known before this person leaves. Sheena posted her husband months ago. Nicole went on
Months
that
ago.
panel and cried, saying that she posted something today, and she
Today.
didn't. That's weird as fuck and sick. Anyways, go ahead.
Okay. Months ago, I'm telling you, I put up with her forever and a day. Didn't say a word. She's a silly bitch to me, honestly, and I just
It's okay.
didn't give her much attention. Well, then she started lying on me and my friends collectively, and you know what? I'm just not your punk bitch. I'm not the one. I'm sorry. It's just not me. So I made a couple of posts about one was with here's what's crazy. Someone made it and sent it to me. I didn't even know that was her husband, but this guy's mouth was moving, basically telling her to shut the fuck up about me. I posted it. Well, then when I found out it was her deceased husband, I did not care. There is not 1 ounce of care in me, okay? And I'm just being honest. And then another one was sent to me of a billboard because actually I feel sorry for the man having to put up with her, but I don't know him. He's done nothing to me. Um, so I wasn't digging at him per se. But anyway, so she comes and says that his
So-
grandson was looking her up on social media and happened to come across those posts. I think that's a lie. You can't pay me to believe that because I know her to be a liar. But I don't fuck with children. I don't do it. I never have, and I don't plan on doing it now. So I sat and thought, if there's the tiniest chance that that could happen, I don't want to be responsible for that. So I took those posts down. Okay. My own
Okay.
volition, I took them down. She still couldn't stop talking. Supposedly, all she wanted them done was taken down. I took them down. She couldn't quit. So a few months ago, I had a wreck. I hit a tree head on. It was raining. It was a rotten tree that fell seconds before I came down the highway, blah, blah, blah. Well, I was in the comments, I want to say Keys Live, and someone said, "Were you in Breeze Live last night?" I said, "No, I had a wreck. I hit a tree. And, you know, shit happened last night. Didn't make it." And so Nicole's up on the panel and she says, "Well, Sheena, I mean, bad things happen to bad people. I mean, you're a bad person." I thought, you know what, bitch, you're right. Bad things do happen to bad people. So I had an AI made of her kneeling in front of this rock that says, "Bad things happen to bad people," and an AI angel of her husband floating above her head. Okay. I did that. All right. I had that done months ago. She cried and whined about it then. I don't care. Well, all this times went by, and all of a sudden, here we go again about this post. And I'm like nobody's even talked about that for I don't know how long. Does she need attention? What are we doing? What's happening? What's going on? Suddenly
Yeah.
she's DMing me about this post. Take my husband down. And I'm like, wait, bitch, you just need attention. I mean, I don't know what's going on here. And then today, once again, because I told her in the DMs, you can't stop talking about me. It's not possible for you. If you'll stop talking about me, I'll take the cartoon down, okay? So she goes on a panel today having a fake breakdown saying, "I just posted something else about her husband." No, I didn't. I posted a clip of her talking about me on her live this morning. Her talking, not me, her.
Oh.
I'm telling you,
And it has nothing to do with her husband, even what she was
nothing.
saying.
And people don't ask me my side of the shit because I don't go on panels whining and crying about the shit she's done. I don't do it.
Yeah.
About how she wished death upon me, how she thought it would be really funny if my organs failed and I died because I have liver disease. Constantly talking about my liver disease, constantly talking about me, my life, everything about me. I run her shit. I am in that girl's head, and that makes me so fucking happy. And I'm just being as honest as I can get with you right now.
So then her husband isn't dead, or he is
No,
dead.
he is.
Yes.
Okay, he is dead. Okay.
Yeah.
But she never
Um,
talked about him today.
Didn't post nothing, didn't say nothing about him, not a word. I haven't done that in a few months.
And actually, the last post, and I know a lot of people might not agree about it, but Sheena wasn't saying bad things happen to bad people, meaning like he died. Bad things happen to bad people, like she's a bad person and she lost
Yes.
someone. That was
Exactly. I don't know that man, so I'm not going to sit and talk bad about him. I never knew him, so I'm not going to sit there and say that about him. That's about her.
Right.
Yeah, you're right, bitch. Bad shit does happen to bad people. Bad shit happened to you because you ain't a good person. That was the point.
Happy birthday, Bree.
thank you. Oh, it's over now, but still the same night. I'll take it. I'll
Oh.
take the whole weekend. My birthday weekend.
You deserve the whole weekend.
Wait, what did I see? DC? Okay, I don't know. Blah 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 blah. Who started it all? Wait, why did she go? Wait, where's the one that I see?
It's cool on TikTok. I'm just going to start a whole campaign. I'm going to bring it back. I'm going to bring it in fashion. I have dead relatives. I don't care if you go after
He's
them.
really
They're
still
not
saying
here. They can't see that shit. They don't know anything about it. I don't care.
Okay, but some people I know might do. But Dab, you said she's
Some
really
do,
still
yes,
sad
they
about
do.
it. Dab, okay, I'm sorry, but I don't believe that. I might have would have believed it until today. Someone who is really sad about their loved one passing doesn't. I mean, you can clearly. Did you not watch the clip? I mean, she is. You can tell she's fake crying. She is fake crying and lying about someone speaking about her husband so she can get sympathy. You think that's someone who's genuinely still sad about that post? No, that's someone who wants fucking attention. And that is sick to use your deceased loved one to do that and to manipulate people in that panel. Like, I don't even like those people, and I feel bad for them because they were up there, like, coddling her. I mean, feeling so sorry for her, and she was lying to them. Literally lying.
Yeah, I'm just like, she just played y'all, man. This chick played y'all for the sympathy that she looks for, and you fell for it. You got suckered, and I'm just like, wow. Wow. And someone said to me, how would you like it if she posted your ex-husband? Bitch, if you want to go to Mexico and take a picture of his grave, knock yourself out. You ain't hurting me one bit.
That was probably the fakest cry I ever heard her do, and I've heard her do some fake cries. That like she was literally crying, and then she'd be like, "Oh yeah, no, I'm not worried." Like she was totally normal voice, and then she's like, I mean, I've never even heard some of those cries. I've never even heard come from her before. They were so fucking fake. Like I'm sorry, I just can't. Like I have really bad death anxiety, and thinking about my loved ones that have passed, like absolutely, like not even just mine, even other people's. Like it even talking about it, it breaks me. So the fact that she can go up there and lie to like that is to me is so fucking low. That to me is lower than Sheena even making that post. Like, because it's showing that you are using him now for like that's gross.
I've known she's done it all along. I've known that's what she's doing, but she just proved it today.
Yep.
That's the only reason she's done it. It's for sympathy. Because even after I took those other posts down, she still talked about it. Still, look,
Stupid shit too, like the ring he bought her and like just materialistic type shit.
like
Money.
Ken goes on her panel. You can ask this man anything in the world you want. And what does she do? Sheena put up a post of my dead husband. So I told Ken, I don't sit here and discuss what goes on TikTok with Ken. That's not our conversations. But after she did that, yeah, I let him know the shit she did. He was like, damn, Sheena, I didn't even know. He was like, if I'd known that, man, he said, I wish I'd known that when I was up there. He didn't even have any clue. I don't even talk to him about that shit. It's TikTok bullshit,
Yeah.
But you're going to go to my friend and try to act like you're some victim? Yeah, I'll tell him what happened. And that's what I did. And guess what? Ken loves me. And I love Ken.
I know. I haven't interacted with them at all, but I see the stuff and everything that she posts, and then I still watch her. I'm watching her season 2 Lifetime show because it's on Hulu.
Oh, don't get no eyes for Ken. So I have to
No,
scratch
no,
him out. Now we'll have to fight.
no, no. I have my own boyfriend and stuff, so.
I don't. I got to take her else's man. No, seriously, I don't want a man. God Almighty, I don't want a man. Please, Lord, no. This dude was trying to ask me out at the gas station the other day. Pass.
I'm still like just completely like flabbergasted by the when Perez said like, wouldn't it be a good idea for Gypsy to like, get on and like prove with all her receipts literally her podcast is about not doing that anymore, and that's all she's been doing. It's like you must like maybe he is way late to the game because like what has been happening since like watch a fucking documentary then like the fuck like she's in them like go watch like it's so crazy. Like, imagine demanding someone to do that. I mean, not demanding, but saying someone should do that only for you not to listen because you already know if the clout ain't there, you ain't gonna follow. So, but we never know because other platforms Gypsy's actually doing really well on. And people like, I mean, I don't know. Seeing those comments today made me so happy because it just showed that there are people out here that just like us think that these motherfuckers are nuts. And like and have literal like mental health issues like beyond fixable by us anyway. That's for sure. We can't do nothing to help them.
I knew there was a bunch of crazy people anyways because I remember her stating that she would get a bunch of crazy letters and stuff
Oh yeah,
from
this is
like
a different
guys
kind
and
of crazy,
everything.
but yeah, these are obsessed like to prove. I don't even know what the fuck these people want. Now I know people that don't agree with Gypsy that have pretty much moved on though. Like they don't
Yeah.
make this their whole life. Those people, I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about people that literally they are so obsessed with this that they like every aspect of their life
Mhm.
revolves around it. Like
Yeah.
how they treat people depends on whether they like this is probably the only people they have even involved themselves with is probably the ones a part of this, okay? And then they like how they decide on how they're gonna treat like even when it comes to me, like, yeah, I might be Gypsy's friend, but at the end of the day, we should be able to have different opinions. And that doesn't mean that you cyber stalk me and like, well, not even just cyber stalk me. I mean, you telling people you're gonna come to the courthouse and shit, like that, like would you do that normally, or are you only doing that because Gypsy Rose Blanchard is at the center of your mind? Like, or would you
Yeah, that's kind
normally
of
go after
crazy.
people's children? Or would you normally go after people's husbands? Or would you normally go after people's family? Like, and if the answer is no, then it probably means you need to unplug because it's you are centering your whole life and all the decisions you make around a case that has been over for years.
I heard of someone that a family member of mine that that they work with out of state or whatever, and supposedly she likes to like stalk pedophiles and stuff and like harass them and get their phone number and like harass them, do text messages and stuff, and I was like, that's going a little too far and that's kind of crazy.
Well, like Perez said, this shit about Audrey's husband. Now, I don't know who that person is that's putting this stuff out.
Yeah,
Am I mad about it? No,
yeah,
but
it
I
comes
don't
down to
know.
it.
I mean, it's not us doing it. Why is it
Yeah.
when someone comes out with the truth, it's got to be us? Why?
And why is it okay for some people's husbands to be put out there but not others?
Exactly. And I never, I can tell you this, I never called him a P3DO. I know what I'm thinking in my head, but I never said it out loud. But yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah. I'm just saying. I mean, the messages.
Why would somebody even joke like that? I'm sorry. Like, I don't even know who that person is, but that I don't know if you know this, but their account their account taken down anyway. Whatchamacallit, but I'm trying to figure out. And people are so focused on why people's messing with her husband instead of being like, that I mean, if they found something like that on Scott's old social media platforms, yeah, yeah, that would already been out exposed. But luckily, my husband has never been into 16-year-olds. After like he
Oh, nice.
passed the age of 16, so
Especially if he's in his what 20s and 30s.
Yeah.
right,
Late
especially
20s and 30s.
mixed with like what? That's
There
wild.
was another video, and I really don't want to speak on this because I mean a lot, um, because I mean I don't know what all's going on, but I know, and there's a child involved, her child, Audrey's child involved. I don't want to touch on that, but supposedly she accused her ex-husband of doing things that she actually did, and this, that, and the other. Like I don't have enough information on board to speak on it, but someone sent me this video that was shocking, but I don't know it to be the
Right.
facts, so I don't want to say all what's on it. But I was,
Right.
if it is true, I'll tell you what, I'm not shocked at much. I was shocked.
Yeah, me
Do
too.
you know what I'm talking about, Bree?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I was like, wow. But again, I don't know enough about it to put it out there as gospel. So
Well, let me tell you one thing I noticed about Audrey. She is a snobby ass bitch. She feels very entitled to her privacy, her life, her like very like. I mean, look what she even said to Morbid. She's like, I appreciate it before you talk about me. Email me. Like, I'm sorry, what? Do you email everybody before you talk to them? Like, who in the actual fuck are you? Like, even Morbid was like, so you want me to? That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, you want me to email you? Okay. Like that's stupid. Like, bitch, do you like Aubrey? I mean, Audrey, if you're hearing this, I demand you email me before tomorrow because you'll be talking about me then. So I'm hoping to see your email, and you owe me a lot of emails, like for the 40 plus videos you made about me. Like the audacity to tell somebody you can email me before you speak on me. I'm sorry, what? Like, who the fuck
That's
does this
probably
girl
who
think
I'm
she
thinking
is?
of. Is
no,
Audrey. I'm probably thinking of her because I don't know. I just happened to get on just today, and the first thing I see is
Right.
them talking about you, and I was like, what?
No, I emailed Morbid to ask if I could join his Discord, and he never answered me back. He owes me an email first.
But isn't
I
that
better get an
crazy?
email first. He even said when he's off his show or whatever you call it, he doesn't even talk to the people on his panel. Like he doesn't talk to Starlight or any of them outside of his panel.
Thinks half of this is stupid, okay?
So I doubt he's going to be emailing her to be like, "Hey, I need to have a convo with you on the show." I doubt that.
No, not even a combo. No, she says before you speak about me, email me. Like, so even if it's not a conversation with her, like, because he was stating something that she had said basically, and she was like, before you speak on me, email me. But
Yeah,
that's
right.
like, oh, okay, oh yes, ma'am. Like, can you imagine? Like, girl, do you email everyone before you speak on them? Like, I don't know. There's just this entitlement about her that drives me crazy. And like, I don't know. People want to say. I heard somebody say the other day, Britney needs to humble herself. I am a very fucking humble person. That's someone who needs to humble themselves. I can remember the first time. The reason she does not like me, okay, is because I corrected her when she said Nick wasn't forced. I mean, Gypsy wasn't forced to testify for Nick, and she was like, okay, I can admit when I'm wrong. Like, so she does say that, but she says it like that. You know how she talks? Okay, yeah, I can admit when I'm wrong. Brie, Gypsy's bestie, told me that blah, blah, blah. And she was so snobby about it. And so and I'm just like, girl, like, I mean, you were wrong though, right? So why are you mad at me about it? Be mad at yourself, girl, for speaking without knowing shit. Like, I don't like to do that because then you make yourself look like an ass. But it's also okay. You'll recover. Like, why are you mad at me for that? That's what started our quote unquote beef. Like, and when I say that, like, I've made maybe 4 videos in total about this bitch. Okay, she's made like 40. So like, it's very one-sided beef because I really don't give a fuck. I talk about it when I want to. She talks about me. I'm sure she talks about me in her home. Like, people outside of her life, she trust me, I'm on her mind very often. And just like Nicole with you, And yeah, like it's insane. I don't understand. Like, why were you? That's why you don't like me so much. And she has like this obsession with saying like I'm always having to correct you. No, bitch, I always have to correct you, and you're just delusional and can't see that. But it's fine though. Like I'm not tripping over it. I'm not flexing about. I'm not like bragging about it. I mean, the truth is though that you don't correct me. I correct you all the time. Well, not even all the time, because sometimes, most of the time, I ignore it. But whenever I make a video about you, it's to correct you. It's never to do anything else. It's never to talk about another topic. It's always to correct you. Never because you corrected me. So I don't know where this delusion comes from, but it's because I don't know if she was raised this way. I don't know if she was a spoiled little bitch. I don't know what it is, but she is so more than any other creator. Nina, very similar. I would say like Nina's another person. I was like, oh no, like come, like you don't like don't come unless I call for you. Pretty much like that kind of attitude. That's how Audra is. Like she could not take it ever. Kind of like Keish too. I guess Keish is kind of like that. But yeah, Audrey just is a snob in a snobbier way. Like oh my god, she reminds me of like these snobby white girls that oh, she just
Which is
I cannot I can't stand her as a like this has nothing to do with Gypsy Heart. I can tell the type of human being she is, and it's just like not one that I would ever vibe with ever, ever, ever. I couldn't.
oh, she got more than her ego bruised, man. He bitch slapped her, and I heard the whiplash. I was in those comments like, okay, I've always known Morbid has a crush on me. He's always wanted to ask me out. He's too afraid to. I think he's afraid I'll turn him down. I will, but I wasn't telling him that. I was wanting him to ask so I could turn him down. But anyway, so I'm sitting there in the comments like, oh my God, like, what the fuck is going on here? Morbid is laying down the truth, the gauntlet of truth. I'm here for it. And I was loving it. I said, I'm screenshotting this shit and I'm making a video. And I did. I just kept screenshotting and screenshotting. Like, he's not lying. Like, he's not lying with what he says. And this is not a diss to Perez, but Perez is not taking this truth train mainstream. The truth train has no plan. And these people can't move in silence if you paid them. Like, we can always stay a step ahead because they can't keep their mouth shut. You
Wait,
know?
but what's this person talking about? I'm just saying I tend to take the side of those who aren't recruiting. Please explain because I'm assuming something right now and I might be wrong. Like who's recruiting people? Please tell me.
Somebody says Morbid loves Dreamer. What a two timer.
Uh, Yeah, and if facts aren't facts, we will call you out.
You know, Ethan came into my live last night.
Fuck him.
And, well, when Natasha did that to him, I did send him a DM and say, hey, man,
Well,
I'm really
so-
sorry that
So
happened.
did I.
And I didn't want to say it out loud last
I
night and
did.
be like, I'm so sorry that happened to you and bring attention to it because
Fuck
there were
that.
so many people in there.
I said it the other night. I don't care.
Yeah, I
He
just
made
thought
two
that
videos
that was
about me.
dirty.
Nope. I don't give a fuck. He made two videos about me after I did that for him. Like, so I screamed it the other night on crazy. I mean, KG Navy Jen's live. I said, and I'll say it again. I don't give a fuck. Like, cause you ain't said nothing back to me. Like, dude, I went to you because Natasha Cooper was passing around a video of someone effing you in the ass. Yep, I said it. And you made multiple videos about me. Supposedly it ain't him anyway. It kind of looks like him though. Who knows? I guess I will just, maybe it is, maybe it's not. Fuck that. I was so kind to go to him after other bullshit that he's already pulled, and he's gonna like go after he's been actually doing well and not talking about Gypsy fight, which I don't care if he talks about Gypsy, but like it's like boom, he talked to Perez and he goes right back on that train. I don't care if he talks about Gypsy, but like that's a case. Like, why are you jumping on this shit that is none of anyone's business? And I don't know, especially after I was respectful enough to come to him. I could have passed that picture around my damn self. I could have done that, but I didn't. And I still wouldn't do that. But I went straight to him. But fuck that. Like, fuck him. Like,
It was, yeah, that was dirty, man. Dirty. I was being nice too. I was like, man, I'm sorry that
He
happened.
says it's not him though, y'all. So I'm just saying he's lucky. I'm
Okay.
even saying that.
Okay. All right. Well.
Okay,
It
I'm
does
just
look
glad
like
that
him, but he
you're
says
okay.
it's not. And like I could, I mean, it might not be. But no, I mean, you know,
Okay.
after
All right. Okay.
but no, but seriously, after like dude, and then he gets it all wrong. Bray, Chip. Okay, y'all ready? Y'all. Beret, Gypsy Rose Blanchard's bestie was arrested for beep on the way back from Aurora's birthday party.
Did he?
No, the fuck I was not.
Oh
Yes,
my God. No, he didn't.
Yes, that's the reason I'm screaming. Yes, he made 2 different videos about that shit. Oh,
No.
yeah, Sheena, you didn't hear me just now saying that?
No, I didn't know he did that.
That's the reason I said that's the yeah, I said he made 2 videos about this, which is why I went and did not give a fuck about saying exactly what I said. Lord,
my
yo,
God.
Herbie just told us to Sheena, huh? She won't even listen to
Look,
me.
I'm gonna start calling myself a journalist and lying on everybody. I'm just going. I mean, it seems to be what's happening. Katie Joy's a journalist. Ethan's a journalist. By God, I'm going to be
No,
one too.
we're talking about Ethan. Ethan, he is a journalist from Louisiana, and if facts are facts, he will call them out, even though he does not have facts. And the other night, he reported that Brie, Gypsy Rose Blanchard's bestie, was arrested for beep on the way home, on the way back from Gypsy Rose Blanchard's daughter, Aurora Oker, birthday party. What slander? What he said or what I'm saying? Because I'm not saying slander. And this may not be a fact, and I'm sure if it's not, Bree will call it out
And
like
she
she
just
does
did, by God.
usually. Because I may have this all incorrect, which you do, because nobody was on their way back from a birthday party.
When does
Jesus
he ever get
Christ.
anything correct? All
Oh,
he
you
has to
slandered.
do
Yeah, I
is
know.
ask, man. I've said that before. Fucking ask. The whole Gypsy Rose had a Airbnb down in the French Quarter. No, she didn't. Like,
And the
all you do
heart
is
of
ask.
New Orleans.
Just ask,
Bourbon.
man. It was Danny.
Bourbon Street. On Bourbon Street in the heart of New Orleans.
Okay, I have to go to bed because I have
Good
a
night, girl.
100 birthday. I have a 100-year-old birthday party to go to tomorrow.
Oh wow, are you 100 tomorrow?
No, it's actually my grandma.
I was going to say you sound pretty young.
Yeah, no,
Oh, yeah,
I'm
I'll
only 30.
message you, Emily.
I'm only 30, so but
Oh,
yeah,
you sound 100, that's for sure.
Well, Ethan
no,
is in
my
his
grandma's gonna
20s,
be
I
100.
believe.
That's so cool. 100.
And
That's
he's going to be a lawyer one day.
You know they don't sell cards for 100.
probably there's not probably many birthday parties
Well,
for
if you go to
100-year-olds.
the French Quarter in the heart of New Orleans at the corner store,
We were
they
trying to find
won't-
some and we couldn't find any.
Yeah, I wouldn't say
Well,
you'd be able to.
they might be somewhere. Just ask Bree.
Make him show his journalism degree. Please do that. People do that. Just be like, you call yourself a journalist. Can I see that degree, please?
I have a degree.
I got a couple of them. Some people got theirs at Google
Yeah.
that are here on TikTok.
Well,
But
I'm
they
in
can't.
law school right now.
Hey, I'm an officer of the court now.
Oh, are you, Sheena?
That's what is being said that I said, which I never did. But okay.
Well, if facts aren't facts, we will call them out. So
Shit, I'll call them out. That ain't even a fact. I never
don't
said
forget
that.
to hit that fucking bell, though, or you won't be able to hear these facts.
Ding ding.
You know, I was reporting for the billboard, and oh my God, Milfy, you son of a bitch, are you really coming up here? Are you gonna fuck over me on my birthday night?
He's gonna fuck you
Are
over.
you gonna do this on my birthday night?
Good night,
No.
Bree.
You don't.
Good
Good
night,
night,
Shelby.
Shelby. I need to see if Milfy's gonna fuck me over on my birthday
She'll fuck
night.
you over. She always does.
Oh, Milfy, you are gonna be. Your ass is fucking grass. You best believe that.
Your birthday don't change it. She's gonna fuck you over. Just wait.
Oh my god.
Get ready. Get ready. It's coming.
If oh my god, scare me. I'm telling you, Milfy, you better you you better just leave my Discord. If you do not find your ass on this panel, you accidentally did it. I don't care. You should not fuck up on my birthday night. She trying to, she done scooped, she done swiped out the app or something. I already know.
She
And I'm
doesn't like
telling
it.
you,
Yeah, see?
it is done. It is done.
Playing with you.
It
She's
is
toying
done.
with you, is what she's doing.
It-
I'm gonna make her think I'm gonna come up, and then I'm gonna jump down.
Milfy,
I know
it
you're
is-
gang Milfy because I
it
play it
is
all the time.
done. It is done. Like, nope.
What? You gonna let her get away with that, Bree? Don't let her get away with
Oh
that.
no, she's not. Oh no. Because facts are facts, and I'm pissed, and that's a fact. She,
Jeanette,
look
where
at-
are you?
She done. Oh my god, I done had it with this bitch. She done. I broke my heart on my fucking birthday. And she don't get. Look, she pretend like she's sleeping, even though she just wrote a bunch of hundreds in the chat. Let me count them:
Uh-huh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's like fucking 9 of them bitches. I know you ain't fell asleep on them bitches. You wrote that. You wrote it and you wrote it clear. But it's all right. I see how it is. Milfy is in trouble. She trying to pretend like her phone died or something. I done fucking had it with her. I will never forgive her this time ever.
Don't fucking with your emotions like that, man.
Always.
Just be done with it.
You
Be
know, she
done
gave
with
my
it,
boy
man.
dog a pink bed. She gave my boy dog a pink bed because she thought he was a girl. But it's all right. Boys can like pink too.
Boys can
Jax
like
loves it.
pink.
Jax loves his pink bed. He uses it.
You know, they say it takes a real man to love pink.
I'm just,
Guess I never had a real man.
I am just fucking pissed right now, but it's all right.
I'm pissed by proxy, Bree. How
Yeah,
about
I don't
that?
blame you because I would be too.
I am.
Milfy needs to become, let's see, Milfy. Make one up. Don't worry about it. What she actually is,
She's a game player. She plays head games.
yeah, I know. I'm trying to think of a word. I'm gonna have to chat GPT this one.
Fuck, Sheena is a thug. Ray got it right.
I'm just gonna go with Smilfy or Snilfy, which is Milfy and Snake mixed together.
Snilfy.
Or sneaky. Yeah, snake. Yeah. And it's okay. You know what, y'all? You know what, Milfy? I know you're fucking listening from the. I know you're licking the fucking window right now. Okay, it's okay. I'm not gonna pressure you no more. I don't want you to feel pressured to be my friend.
Yeah, that's just not cool, man.
It's okay.
I'm sick of. I'm tired of her fucking
Nervous,
shenanigans.
She's
By
real
proxy,
nervous.
I am.
She's real nervous. You know, when people don't accuse her of being other people before.
Hey, I got accused of being Aubrey, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, I'll take it." Shit, yeah, I'll take. Somebody said, "Yeah, right, Aubrey." I was like, "Okay, fine by me."
Milfy, it's okay to come back in. I'm not gonna force you up here. Stop
Jeanette,
hiding behind the
if you
window.
do that, you're gonna have to call yourself a journalist. I wonder if I could print out a Google journalist certificate.
People are gonna start thinking you on rugs, Milfy, because you were in here and then you were out like a light.
Yeah.
You better get your ass in here. You don't want that on you. Trust me. Trust me.
She's playing
My
just the
God.
tip. She's playing just the tip. She didn't even fully come on panel. She just like let her box light up with her name and then dipped. That's
She
just
just
the tip.
Yeah, she just likes to mess with me. That's why I call her Snilfy.
Mm-hmm.
Sneaky Milfy. Or slithery sneaky snake.
Jeanette,
Sli-
Jeanette's a
sli-
TikTok doctor. Can you tell if I have
Listen.
liver disease or not? Can you please let me know where I can let my liver team know? Because obviously they're confused. You
Well,
know.
if you want Becca to be your nurse, but good luck. It's been a little while, but you know, she still has them credentials. So, according to TikTok people. So, I mean, I would say she's pretty equipped.
Yeah, I should probably ask her if I have liver disease.
If you need
Since everybody
medication,
seems to know more
I
than my liver
mean,
team.
if you need help getting your prescriptions, she's your girl. So,
The main doctor on my team went to Harvard and I want to say John Hopkins. What the fuck do they know? Those
nothing.
shitty ass schools they went to, you know?
Not more than someone who was literally a psych nurse at LA and UCLA. Is that what it is? Whatever. I mean, which is never going to happen to a new nurse, but Rebecca was the top of her class. So that's why I guess she, you know, out of trauma, just know y'all that Becca must have been valedictorian at her fucking college because she claims to be a psych nurse at a place where she would have never got that job. I'm just saying. Mm, There's more to it, but I'm gonna keep it to myself because I'm done. I'm done. Y'all won't listen to me no more about Becca for some reason. So I'm fucking done telling y'all. I'm fucking done with it. Y'all won't fucking listen. Y'all gonna have to figure it out on your own. I've done had it with y'all. Y'all, Becca this, Becca that. Well, whatever. You can go play. Go, go play hide and seek between her teeth. That's all I fucking care.
Stop it. Can you between her can you
Bitch got a paper shredder.
can you warn me before you
look
say
who it
shit like
is.
that?
Look who the fuck it is. Hi, Milfy. I'm not going. How you doing, Snilfy? Snilfy. She thought she was gonna sneak up in here like that. She just, you know, I know you were hiding, huh? Milfy was hiding. We done caught you. You're it. Caught you in between them teeth. I don't. I found you. Tag, you're it.
She said play hide and seek between the teeth.
I knew that's where Milfy was.
Oh my god. Hold on, Steph's calling me. What are you doing up?
You know what, Milfy? That really hurts my heart. You more worried about canceling requests than making a request. She's like, I imagine how that makes me feel. Can someone please teach me how to cancel requests when I request in Breeze Live? Because fuck, I do not want to do that. I'm just kidding. I know it's real nerve wracking up here, Milfy. I get it. I don't hold it against you. I don't at all. I do not at all. But again, oh oh my God.
Oh God, I woke Steph up laughing. Can you warn me, please, before you say shit like that? Because I was fixing to take a drink, Bree. That would have been really bad. What? I will. I'll tell you. I know you're being for real. I know. Because I'm being serious. I'm being for real.
Yep. If you request and leave, she will call you out, especially if you fucking Milfy.
You and your damn head games, Milfy. You act like you're going to come up, you stay up not even long enough to have your picture show up in your box, and then you split.
She's
I'm so
afraid.
fucking sick of your shenanigans.
She doesn't want to become a celebrity like me, and then she's gonna be on Perez Hilton's fucking TikToks and shit. Fuck, you don't want to be a celebrity.
Yeah,
At
man, one was
all.
right. You need to email Milfy before you're going to speak about her.
Yeah, I will. Well, I'll think about it for sure.
She said playing hide and seek between them teeth. No, you didn't, Bree.
It kind of looks like the horse. You know where they let out the horses for the horse races?
The stalls? Are we talking the stalls? Oh, where they ring the bell and the stalls fly open, those stalls?
Imagine there's a bunch of horses running out of it. I
Oh, where do you get this shit in your brain from?
well, it ain't me. She's doing all the work. She's creating the scene for me. I just gotta think about it.
You were very creative. The stalls at the horse race. It's like your fencing outfit. Like, I would never have come up with that.
Oh my God, it reminds me. I found another one. I have to play it.
A sleeve Nope, never heard of her. I told. Hyde. And my great grandfather or great, I forget how many greats, was a plantation owner. And you know the rest of the story.
I'm in here by myself, and I'm like, I ain't sitting over here laughing all by myself. I
Yo,
gotta
let
get
me
up
tell
and
you,
go.
if I can give you the list of what I see when I look at them, y'all would it would be one of the first things it reminded me of, and they don't have these anymore. They just pulled them from the interstate, the fucking toll before the Crescent City connection. The toll, them bitches got removed though, so hopefully hers won't be, but.
Listen, I'm just up here to laugh. I'm crying.
I'm choking. Stop, Bree. Oh my God.
Well, you already know it looks like the front of like when you're entering a stadium for a football game and shit. There's just so many things. Storage units.
Or a subway.
Yes. Terminals, the terminals at the airport.
A subway with the turntable things you got to go through.
A public shower. Or a jail shower. Ain't got no fucking doors and shit.
Oh my
Fucking
god, I'm
testing
dead.
cubicles where you got to go take your fucking driving test and shit. So you don't cheat. Can't cheat. You gotta sit in between. Or no, actually, you know what it really reminds me of? A ride, a line for a ride, where you gotta go till you get in the seat of the roller coaster, You know how you gotta go by the seat, there's like 8 rows of seats and you gotta pick which one. The possibilities are endless.
Oh God, Sheena, breathe.
Sheena, you want one of my air tanks? I can give you one.
I need some oxygen, folks.
I'm surprised it don't make you think of your fucking keyboard. Hi, keys, low keys, all of them.
I can't breathe. Stop it.
Now you can at least play high cross buns on there with that. You don't need that many keys to do that. High cross buns. Yeah, all next to each other too. High cross buns. High cross buns. You know. Y'all remember high
Wait,
cross
did you
buns?
find-
Oh, I remember that.
I'm
Did
hurting
you
in
find the
places I
video
didn't
you
know
were
it
gonna
could
play?
hurt.
Did you
can do
find the
jokes,
video that
too.
you're gonna play?
I'm gonna do it.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus, I can't. Okay.
Fucking Disney World entry, you know, you got which line? You got you got season pass, you buy your ticket at the door, you got a print ticket that you gotta scan.
Fucking Six Flags.
It's like
Oh my God.
I am not.
I'm thinking of the slats on a bed now under the mattress. I mean,
or the loading bays at like a big you know where the 18 wheelers pull into that pull the back into.
What? She just what?
You know, they got them at Winn Dixie and everything. They got them even at little stores like that.
at the grocery store, the checkout aisle.
Yeah, like the back of Walmart. You ever seen the back of Walmart? The loading dock where they. Yeah.
There you go. The loading dock. Yeah.
Look, you can even go as far as saying Monsters Inc. It look like hanging doors separated that they gotta pick which door. Which door do you pick?
Oh my God.
Monsters
Okay.
Inc.
Okay. All right.
Okay, this is one of Gigi's kind of favorite videos. But this one, I ain't gonna lie, you gotta really listen carefully to it because of the filter, the voice filter on it. So let me explain what the situation is so you'll understand because I'm being sarcastic. And it remember that lady that said she was calling the cops on me because even though I didn't even know who this lady was, but for getting her TikTok videos taken down. Well, somebody did call, and this is true. They actually called the cops on me for that. I did not get a call from the cops, but
No, I'd be calling the cops all the time if that were what we did.
right.
Shit.
And someone said in the comment saying you middle-aged woman like as if she isn't one herself as well, which I'm not middle-aged.
Look at your bald head and your smile. You're just cheesing there.
Okay, let her play the video.
All
This
right,
is
let me
so
wipe my
funny.
screen so I can see again. God, my screen is all dirty.
I'm already dying.
I found this video when I was clearing out some storage today. Okay, here we go. All right, I got to listen real carefully because it's hard to understand.
You middle-aged woman like as if she isn't one herself is a wild. Right. Coming up closer. Come on, come on. You're gonna say something that is very wild. I promise. I will not let you down, and it will be wild this time. Imagine, okay? Imagine you are any age. Little Mala like 20 to 82, okay? Imagine picking up your phone. 911 dispatch. Hi.
911 dispatch.
Right now it's emergency. Thank you. Yes, I will. Thank you. Oh, hey, officer. He's here. Oh, I'd like to make a report. Well, I'll tell you what. There's a problem. I'm dealing with a woman who not middle-aged and be wild if she was.
Every wild that she was.
Teens to 18 accounts probably. I think that's about it. And she keeps reporting all my TikTok videos. Another one bites the dust.
I'm screaming.
Officer, are you gonna go put some cops on her? Because she keeps deleting my TikTok videos. Hey, I don't like this. You would like this on Facebook.
Junior, you're laughing over the talking.
Oh, sorry. Let me mute.
Excuse me, sir.
Wait, I know it's so hard to understand. Watch, let's go back from this part. Okay.
And she keeps reporting all my TikTok videos. Every time I wake up, none of them gone. None of them bites the dust. Like, I don't know what to do. So, what you gonna do about it? Mr. Officer? What you gonna do about it, Mr. Officer? Mr. Officer, Mr. Officer, are you gonna go put some cops on her? Because she keeps deleting my TikTok videos. That's not right. And I don't like this. You would like this on Facebook. It just can't take my post. Yes, I called you for that. You can't help me? It's not an emergency. It's not an emergency to you. Okay? So you don't think. So you don't think three of my videos being gone the last 2 days is not an emergency? You don't think that's an emergency for you? You must not have a TikTok. TikTok. He said he does, but he doesn't. I'm not arguing with you, sir. I just think that you're not taking me serious. I want to speak to the supervisor. I told that woman that's not middle age. I told her I'm not playing with you no more. Yes, she keep reporting all my TikToks. You TikTok, if that was your real true story, well, it is.
What happened? Oh, that was saying. What is?
Well, it is.
Free, girl, you gotta keep doing these kind of videos because they're
Dude, I was
hilarious.
dead when I watched this. I totally forgot about this video. Oh my god, I was crying. I do not see these videos. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Free, you gotta play the one on my page. It's so funny. It's my favorite.
Okay, I will. Like this one, y'all. I listened to this one like 3 times today. It was so. I was crying. I was like, "What the fuck?" Like I don't always be laughing at my own shit, but that one, I was dying. Because I'm like, yes, I am very serious. This is why I called you.
Where's
Non-emergency.
Where's the Panuka one? Do you have that one?
Oh, Panuka kills me.
Kills.
Panuka gets
yeah.
me every. Oh my god. The fencing outfit. I just lost it when
I
she
wish
said
I
it was
had
a
one.
fencing outfit.
I have to just make more with these. I wish I had
Yeah, well, Facebook is all fun and fine with me. You know what I mean? I got all fun over there. I ain't got no fighting going on.
No, I didn't have fighting per se, but just like things I would say, they would misunderstand, you know?
I could see that.
You know, you call somebody, hey, bitch, what's up? Well, you're calling somebody a bitch. Well, that's my friend, you know? And I'd be back in jail again. Constantly
she
in
doing?
jail. You know, I'm a co-creator and administrator of a liver disease group for people that have struggled or are still struggling with addiction or alcoholism. So I'd have to tell my partner all the time, can you post this for me? I'm in jail. I couldn't even do it myself. And I was always in jail. And hey, tell everybody I'll be back in 30 days, okay? If they need anything, just DM me.
now this one I got the one that Jeanette likes. I really got so creative with this one now because I did, Gypsy. It was like a remix to Gypsy's like Panini Press thing. Y'all have heard this one. Well, some of y'all have, but
We had a comedian in the comments. Free her eyes. The way they're set up is that she can't see.
okay.
The comments too bad she. We had a comedian in the comments. Free her eyes. The way they are set up is that she can't see stupid comments. And since your comment is stupid, she cannot see it. Nope. But I'm gonna call and tell her this because that's so funny. I got. It's ringing. It's a debation on there. Oh, hey, Bree. Let me tell you what this comment says. She called you Bree with the pounds. She said,
sounds like that.
We also the video of you waiting outside, free with the pounds. So funny, right? What you said? Oh, hold on. Bree said, honey, she is so not threatened by you. Should that say that? Should that? Go Bree. What size? I hate to tell you, but Gypsy will not touch you in the pool. No. Didn't want to but no size at all. She said none. They should touch me in pool, but not you. Oh, Ernest man, because she got in. You're mad because Bree got into the bookstore. Of course you are. But she said last time she checked, y'all were trying to get in there, but she shut that shit down. What? Bree didn't tell me about that. We have to talk later. Yeah. I'll tell you. So, me and Bree and Gypsy, because she just, you want to say hey to Gypsy, so the one say hey to you, but we all three agree that you are the one that sounds like you may be Panini Press. I'm just saying. That's our opinion. You don't have to believe it, but you are. You are definitely Panini Press. Bree said, call her what you want to call her. Oh, and then, and Bree said, keep in content and legacy. She's so funny. Yeah, Bree's actually the real comedian, not you. But maybe she can teach you. You know, if you keep watching her like you always do, then you probably learn how to be so funny. Yeah. All right, bye, Bree with the pounds. I'm just kidding. This is so funny though. I don't want to say it again. Ever. I don't ever want to say it again. Yeah. Don't say that. It's stupid. It's so stupid. Fine. Whatever your name is. Fucking leave that. Jesus. Take this off. I'm fucking hot.
Panini Press. I did.
Take this off. I'm fucking hot.
I love that one. But still, y'all, I'm telling you, this one though, I died, y'all. That I couldn't, y'all. Because it makes it funnier. Okay, it's the persona and all, but it's the story. It's fucking insane. Like, let's be real. Like, no one's calling the cops for that shit, but she did. And I'm like, you think that's wild? You think, would that be wild if it was a true story? It is.
I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall with that one. Can you imagine? Can you imagine calling the police for that? Like,
Bro, they ain't calling the police. They're calling the FBI. They're all calling the
This
FBI.
was the actual. I remember seeing the video. The police actually came there.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right.
Yep, the police.
That's right. I
It
remember
was a
that.
real. And then I said something about, and I called her, you middle aged.
I forgot who that even was, but I could see I could see it now in my head.
Wait, it's funny when at the beginning I think I was like, wait, you middle aged women, like as if she isn't one herself as wild. Well, I'm not one, so that's not wild. So it's really not wild. Like, you fucking idiot. Oh man, these people. I need to make more videos like this though. I love making these. Cause it's like, what do you really have to say back to it? You can't. Oh, it makes you feel stupid.
I think I just got stupider for that person. That I can't imagine. I don't know. Man, God, Sheena, stop. Don't even think about it, Sheena. Don't do it. Don't do it. If I try to figure this out and why someone would do that, I'm going to be doing that for a couple hours and I can't do it. I just can't do it.
Oh, right. It was insane. I was like, okay. I was like, I don't even know this person. Cause I didn't. I definitely wasn't reporting her videos. Oh, good morning, Amy. I was 100% not reporting her videos. But, maybe I should make some, I might make some of those videos today. I should like make, one of my pages, cause I still have another page where it's just all me doing ones like this. Cause it's just, it's so like just not serious and
Close the back screen, Bree, where people can see it better.
wait, what? Wait, what you said?
Close the back screen where people can see it better.
What backstory?
Oh, hey, did you just see what was in the
But yeah, good times, good times. I'll make me some more like that soon. It's been a while. I love that it's sometimes it's hard. I gotta watch what I say with it because like sometimes it's hard to understand. But that's one of my favorite voice filters, though. It's so funny to me. Oh god, I'm excited. But anywho, who?
Now, are you ad libbing as you're going, or do
Oh,
you already know what you're gonna say?
oh no, I'm just going as I go. And like so that's why sometimes I'll be pausing and I might rewind a little bit. Or I may like I'll cut some things out, add some things. But
Girl, that makes it even funnier.
yeah, because I could never sit there and write it out first. It just wouldn't like that's the reason I have like for the fencing video, I have like behind the scenes. Milfy, did you just get back in here?
You make bullet points, right? Like what
No,
you're gonna
not
say?
bullet. I don't write anything out first. I just turn on the
Oh,
camera.
okay.
Yeah. And I just go for
Hilarious.
it. Milfy, did you just get back in here? Because if so, you have to watch this video. It's really funny. I know you just like the live, but I did have a good birthday. I did hanging with my friends, and before that, I was with my family. Well, I saw Milfy like the live, and now she's gone. So don't worry about it. Oops. I don't know who this person is, but I didn't let them up. Cause yeah, we don't know you. Oh my god, look, that's the face. Oh man,
Where's Sheena now?
I don't know. I should maybe go and check my message. Good times. Let me see. You know who else tried to come up earlier? Judy. Even though I'm probably gonna get off soon. Well, not because. Hold on, let me check something. La la la. What time is it? I have been on for 7 hours. A whole work day. A whole work day. Well, not a whole work day for me. I don't work that many hours a day. But I didn't have to work all this week, so I'll go back on Monday. Monday. But anyways, I did thank y'all for helping me. I mean, well, being there for me for my birthday. I had such a fun time. We haven't had a good fun live in a while. I mean, it has been that long ago, but it was too long enough. Are you back? I'm just about to leave. because I've been on here for a long time. It was fun. I know we need to have more lives like this. I mean, we had moments that were serious, but for the most part, we just had fun, and that's what we need to start doing more often. Cause some people just be too serious on this app. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. No, for real, y'all made the rest of my birthday really fun and enjoyable. I appreciate y'all. And I love my all my gifts. And oh, sorry, I thought I seen a message come up. I was scared how it would end for a minute. Oh yeah, we did a fun movie night. No, I wasn't scared. You know why? I couldn't allow that. I tried. Well, sometimes it just happens. You have things go good, and then all of a sudden something makes it go south. But at least we brought it back to because was having fun, and then somebody else came up and it got serious, and then back to having fun. I didn't get to do my eyeshadow, so maybe tomorrow. But yeah. Anyways, thank y'all so much. I love y'all, and I will see y'all later.
Love you, Panucka.
Bye.
Good night.